Okay, Smackdown, or Super Smackdown, or whatever we're calling this show tonight. I guess because of the Super Bowl this Sunday. This fucking show, I tell you. Well, what was so super about this show? I really want to know what's super about it. I really, really do. But a lot of it makes no sense at the same time. And honestly, well, I know this happened at the end and everything, but I was saying this probably would have happened, but they actually went through with this dog food thing. Loser. It was gonna be something with dog food. Loser eats dog food or whatnot, since that's been a lot of this feud. But wow. What do I say about this? I had a friend. She's actually quite offended by this dog food stuff tonight, to be honest, and it's pretty bad. And she wanted to come on this show and say something about it, cause oof, she was not a fan at it of this angle tonight. I guess in the ending too, with this whole Roman versus Corbin feud. And I'd like to bring her on real quick. Tell me, what would you like to say? She's coming to the camera right now, but what do you have to say about this this dog food situation? How are you offended by this? Hold on, you coming? All right, cool. I'll go get him. Okay. You see, this dog was offended by the dog food tonight. Dog's name is Coco. It's my dog. Is there anything you'd like to say, or were you offended by this? Her silence says all. Now, I'm not one to bring a lot of stuff, a lot of people to this show or whatnot, but my dog was offended by this dog food. Started barking at the TV. Probably was pissed off at it. You probably may not understand this dog, but she did not like this. She was not a fan of this show tonight. And, she wasn't a fan of that ending tonight, I should say. So, yes, this dog was very pissed off. I know the silence says all, but there was a lot of barking during that angle on SmackDown. But, she got a quick thoughts across from this. So, thank you, Coco. We will take you outside to go for a walk in a second. Good dog. Very good dog. But, yeah, since my dog was offended, grandma's dog, but, my dog was offended by, good shit, man. Ran to the door. Ran already to the door to go outside. Dog eat the food, I'll go outside. But, I don't even know if that was even dog food, tonight. But, yes, other than my dog being offended, let's talk about this Super Smackdown. Since that's with the Super Bowl, and they got to promote that for this Sunday also. What do I have to say about this, huh? Excuse me. Well, we kicked it off with Cole and Corey Graves. They were out there. Roman Reigns came out with the Usos, as he talked about what happened on Sunday. Said, we beat Corbin's ass all over the stadium, but there was some bad news. Uso says, just admit you lost, man. We know you don't like to lose, okay? But since we're done with Corbin, we can now focus on WrestleMania. Corbin and his coalition came out, Rude and Ziggler. Pretty much, Corbin was booed. And then, the Uso said that, you must be having a hard time losing at the Rumble, man. Because we playing chess and y'all playing checkers. Okay, and it's I don't do board games and whatnot, because Reigns and them pretty much said that. Uso says, we super kicked you, we speared you, we Superman punched you, we super kicked you, speared you, Superman punched everybody basically. And Reigns says, you always had this dog food fetish and whatnot, and you're a sick freak, all right. And we're gonna give you something in this tonight, fetish boy. So once again, the same 6-man tag in this main event of SmackDown, which I feel like is either every week, which we had last week, by the way, too, at the beginning of SmackDown. Now we have it back at the main event of SmackDown. Hopefully this is the last time we see this as a main event of SmackDown, but I cannot be really sure about that. Okay, but yeah, and then they brought out the loser eats dog food match. Whoever loses tonight will eat dog food. With all this table that, I'm not even sure this was even dog food in that. My dog eats Caesar, and that actually looks more edible or whatnot than whatever this dog food was. This looked like chili. I want to say throw up, but I don't. It was Doggy Chow brand, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what type of food. Maybe it's the WWE version of dog food. I have no idea what's going on right now. It's creative, folks. Creative, Vince. I don't know. Didn't the stock go down or something like that? Or something about they fired, what was it? The people, the business part of the WWE, like the co-presidents. I don't know that whole story about the way. I've heard their names before. Was it Michelle Wilson and George Barrios? I don't have a lot to comment on it right now. I guess it's a bad move, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the whole business aspect. I just heard some money went down or stock or whatnot. But what was it? Because I think stock went down. Was that why they were fired? I don't know what's going on with that. I think Vince commented. I don't know who fired them. Maybe it was the company. Maybe it was a vote. I'm not going to comment on that right now. I need to do a little bit more research on that. But I know I've been hearing that story around all day. Fatal 4-Way Tag Team title shot. Whoever wins gets a title shot against the New Day at Blood Money 5. I'm not going to play the song right now, but when that time does come, we will have to play Blood Money. Again, that's the theme of that show. Basically, it was Miz and Morrison, Heavy Machinery, The Revival, and the Lucha House Party. Honestly, I knew who was going to win at the beginning. Was this Fatal 4-Way match bad? Not really, but it was actually good. But this was there to eat a lot of time. I knew who was winning this match, of course. It was going to be Miz and Morrison. That Starship Pain looked horrible, by the way. But then again, that Starship Pain... Yeah, the Starship Pain looked very bad. Missed the whole move, basically. The move was just missed, okay? So, I don't know, man. Who did he hit on? One of the Revival, I believe, for the win. So, just misses the whole move, basically. The move was missed. Why does Morrison continue to do that? I don't know. But yes, this move, I don't know. Morrison, it looks like he just misses that move all the time. Stop barking. He just misses it a lot, okay? And then again, this tag team match made no sense just because you knew Miz and Morrison were winning. Yeah, you knew Miz and Morrison were winning. Then again, Morrison beat both of the New Day like 2 weeks in a row, so you should just give him a title shot right off the bat. I don't know why you need to do this tag match. I just feel like it was just to eat up time, basically. So, it was okay, but, you knew who was winning. So, in a way, it was a waste. And, like I said, Starship Pain looks horrible, but this was a waste. And, come on, you knew they were going to win regardless. Who in that match was really going to beat the New Day? Not beat the New Day, but who was really going to get a title shot against the New Day in general? All these tag teams that basically done nothing. Revival lose a lot. Lucha House Party, I forget they're even there. And, I like Heavy Machinery, but they kind of take some more L's than do they wins. But they already got something going on right now, which they even went to, Otis and, Tucker in the back. They were pretty much talking about what happened at the, about the title shot and everything. They lost, but next, But yes, Mandy Rose, pretty much was in the back with her and Sonya Deville. They were pretty much talking to Otis, how she thanked them for the whole save in the Royal Rumble. And Tucker pretty much told him, like, listen, this is your chance, okay? You got to do this now. It's now or never. You got to shoot your shot, basically. And he said he was nervous. Otis asked Mandy asked, why are you nervous? Otis pretty much asked Mandy if she would go out with him next Friday. She says she has plans this next Friday, which fans started to boo after they had cheered for Otis. But then she says she doesn't have plans on the following Friday. So Otis says pretty much that's great. And pretty much Tucker says, listen, man, we got a plan, man. I've calculated the map and everything. Basically, you're going to go on a date with her on Valentine's Day. So 2 weeks on Friday. So I guess Valentine's Day is on a Friday, I guess. I don't think a lot of people are going to be watching that Smackdown, possibly. I don't know. And I guess I do now know my birthday now falls on a Thursday. Huh. And I actually thought my birthday was on a Wednesday this year. But I wasn't really following the calendar like that to whenever that was. But okay, Valentine's Day is on a Friday in 2 weeks. So yeah, my birthday is on a Thursday. All right, cool. My birthday's on Thursday. I'm fine with that. That's a good day. Hopefully that is a good day. I'm sure it will be a good day. Yeah. I hope it is a good day. But yeah. That's gonna happen, so we'll see where this Otis Mandy Rose thing goes. But it is one of the more interesting stories on SmackDown right now. I will say that. They showed what happened with Daniel Bryan, what happened after the strap match on Sunday. Pretty much talking about, I guess his family was there. I guess they showed Brie Bella pretty much saying it was too much and whatnot. And then he said, maybe I'd love this too much. And, short answer is yes. And, he wanted his daughter not to be afraid and everything. So Daniel Bryan won't be back on SmackDown until next Friday. So we'll see what goes on from that. Alexa Bliss, get the strap. And I'm sure you know what I mean when get the strap means. But and Nikki Cross went against went against Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. The match was whatever. Honestly, I couldn't have really cared that much. I just know Bliss won with the Twisted Bliss or anything, or whatnot. That's all I can really say from this. So, not really much to say from this match. Basically, really short, so I don't really care that much. Next, Intercontinental title on the line. Shinsuke Nakamura went against Braun Strowman for the Intercontinental Championship. This match only went nearly 5 minutes, I think. 4.5, was it? It wasn't that long of an Intercontinental title match. I just know that Cesaro and Sami Zayn were involved. This is a match I said I thought was going to happen at the Royal Rumble, but it happened on SmackDown. And listen, I'm not surprised Strowman really won. They never really did nothing with Nakamura. Honestly, Nakamura was just carrying around that Intercontinental title at this point. What they said was at 200 days, so I guess they finally found a way to get it off of him because he was really going nowhere with it. Strowman, people cheered Strowman, but I'm sure that people aren't hot at Strowman anymore. Some people look at Braun Strowman as a joke nowadays, especially if he's been reduced to dancing. Dancing and whatnot. But yeah, they've got nothing for Strowman going on right now. Him winning the Intercontinental title, I'm not surprised, like I said before, but did I feel like he got that big of a reaction when he won? He got an okay. It was a good reaction, people with Strowman and whatnot, but Strowman, it's just Strowman, I guess. I don't know who his next opponent will be for this title, but it's just kind of whatever in a way. But I guess this is his first singles title, which it's taking this long for him to get a singles title. They dropped the ball on him with Brock, or a little bit of that was on himself too. But yeah, he won. So it's whatever. Honestly, they then went to Sami Zayn in the back, pretty much saying it was injustice that went on. With Sami Zayn, I will say, is hilarious on the microphone sometime. Pretty much talk about this something needs to be corrected, and all of this third-rate journalism from this new backstage interview, as he said. And as he continued to rant, Elias strummed his guitar. Sammy was pissed in as he heard it because Elias said he was scheduled to perform. Sammy said no one wants to hear you, saying what Elias said. Sammy demanded his time, but Elias says, all right, go ahead. He tried to talk, but Elias still played his guitar then. Elias basically was still playing. Sami Zayn pretty much told him to go take care of it. Cesaro went out to brawl with him then. But it ended up with Elias knocking him, which he did a back body drop on Cesaro, which Cesaro looked like he landed really bad on his leg, it looked like, or ankle, which and he clutched it too, and was kind of holding on to it after he went outside the ring. But a very looking nasty back body drop right there. Hopefully he's okay and whatnot, but that did look pretty nasty though. Nakamura, I don't even know where he goes on from this at this point next. I don't know. Listen, I'm already hearing people say this guy either needs to go back to NJPW and kind of revitalize his career like Kenta is doing right now in the Bullet Club when he went back when he went to New Japan after he left WWE. And people look at Kenta now as one of the biggest heels in wrestling, especially after what happened in Wrestle Kingdom and whatnot. But some people say Nakamura needs to do that, or maybe AEW. I don't know what Nakamura is doing right now, to be honest. And I don't know. Like I said, I think he just likes living in America, as people said. But some people say he should go to AEW. I don't know. I don't know where Nakamura goes on from this. Okay, so it's kind of whatever with that. Sheamus came out. Shorty G attacked him from behind. Gable. Sheamus won. Not a bad match. He's lost 2 times in a row, so I guess we move on from, Gable, G, whatever, whatnot. It was an okay match. I thought Sunday was a little bit better, but yeah, Sheamus won 2 times, so move on. Move on to Sheamus to something else. He beat up the short guy. Let's go on to something different now. Bayley came out then, pretty much talking about saying, damn, I'm good, which people booed. So, there's something about me, right? Pretty much talking about Lacey Evans. I crushed her dreams. Fans said, what? She lost in front of her daughter in the front row, and now she's not the hero that everybody thinks she is. She is a failure. Bayley says, I have beaten everybody. So, Charlotte, I know you won the Royal Rumble. Just come out here so you can challenge me at WrestleMania, and let's get this over with. But Naomi came out then. Pretty much she had like a giant dead mouse or a Daft Punk, like those things or what was like the dead mouse guy, the marshmallow guy wears on his head. Well, dead mouse really, because his head lights up. The with the electronic dance music guys or EDM as you call it, which had a lot of colors and whatnot. But yeah, Naomi's entrance though, she pretty much came out that says, yes, you have beaten everyone else, but you haven't beaten me, okay? And she says, I am the, former Smackdown Women's Champion, and this title needs some glow right now. Bayley ended up hitting Naomi with the microphone. And whatnot. Bayley was going to hit her with the belt, but Naomi hit her with a springboard kick, taking her down. Bayley pretty much fell outside the ring then as Naomi's music played, and the Usos' music, played then. Pretty much she passed them because, Jimmy's her husband or whatnot before she headed to the back. So, honestly, this will be a better match. Hopefully they can build it to WrestleMania, but this is a huge upgrade over Lacey Evans. This is the thing. I don't think people ever took Lacey Evans that great as a face in general, and Naomi is a way better face. People like Naomi, and Naomi just came back. I know some people are going to question, well, she just came back. Why is she getting a title shot? Well, who else are you going to give the title shot to that's a credible face on this show, huh? So, yes, Naomi is a very good face, and this could work, especially against Bayley, because at least Bayley looked like a better heel this time, being cocky and whatnot after beating Lacey Evans on Sunday. So, at least with Naomi, it'll be way more interesting. So, I look at this as a big upgrade, if you ask me. So, at least Naomi is next in line for the title since making a return back from the Royal Rumble on Sunday. Then we get to the main event. Listen, if you've seen this tag team match before, if you've seen it before, it's the same. You've seen them all, okay? Reigns, Usos, the Corbin Coalition, right there with Roode and Ziggler. It's not much to say from this, okay? Reigns and them won. Spear, they flipped the table on Ziggler and Roode. Ziggler, which this guy has a cap at the beginning of the show, then he has a fedora later in the show. I don't understand that. Or whatnot. Basically, Reigns won by a roll-up. And, I'm sorry if I said spear, but he won with a roll-up. Reigns smiled. Corbin looked pissed. He tried to get away. He got super kicked by the Usos. They put him in handcuffs. Reigns speared him then. And whatnot. And they pretty much put him on the ring post. Hung him there. And then they put the dog food, which you're supposed to eat the dog food, but all they really did was pour dog food all over him. And, they just laughed. And Cole was like, imagine the front page of the WWE. Cole was just trying to get this over. The announcers, the big dog food. I'm sure Vince is telling him, like, make sure you say it. You gotta say this right. You got to say this. Make sure you gotta say this, all right? Dog food. He's eating the dog food now. The dog food this, the dog food that. Dog food. And they poured it all over him. It looked like chili or just, I wanted to say throw up, but it looked like chili in a way for some reason. So he never really ate the dog food or whatnot, but they laughed. And then before they ended the show, Reigns and, Usos, they kind of take a photo like, doing this and everything, smiling at the camera and whatnot. Cole pretty much says enjoy the big game on Fox. So that's the reason why they have to pretty much promote the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl is on Fox, I believe, on Sunday. Now on ABC 7, but Fox this Sunday, okay? So, yes, that was the end of Smackdown. I'm sure many people are very disgusted by the ending of this show. Okay? And, I'm, come on, could you blame them? Okay? But I'm sure somehow, some way, this will draw a rating. I don't know why I'm saying that, but knowing SmackDown, the numbers are still high, so people are still watching this, okay? And I don't know how many people were probably pissed at that, but that crowd seemed to be very, was it Iowa? Or was it Tacoma? I believe Washington? I think it was Tacoma. I'm not sure what city they were, but the crowd wasn't actually that bad out there, and they were really over for this stuff. So for some reason, they believe in this. Hopefully, this is the last time we ever see this Reigns and Corbin thing, and we can end this dog war feud forever, okay? And we move on to something else. I'm sure Roman's probably next in line for the title. Where Corbin goes on from here, I have no clue. But this feud has gone on for way too many months now, and I am hoping it is over after this, okay? Other than that, though, I am done with this review of SmackDown. Comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the show. Follow me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. I may do a New Beginning review tomorrow, maybe to get the bad taste of a lot of this SmackDown out of people's mouth. And maybe we'll review some New Japan tomorrow if necessary, okay? The New Beginning Tour is about to start. Well, I think it's already started, but the New Beginning Tour is really about to start tomorrow. What is it? I think it's about Goto versus Shingo for the Never Openweight title. Ospreay versus Zack Sabre Jr. for the British World Heavyweight title, or the Rev Pro Championship. I don't know who else is really on this card. I know the New Beginning Tour kind of spreads out in different days, so I don't really know who's on the card like that. I know a lot of people mostly looking for February the 9th. Of course, the most anticipated match, Minoru Suzuki versus Jon Moxley for the U.S. title. And, Naito versus Kenta for both IWGP Intercontinental and Heavyweight Championships. I may review the New Beginning tomorrow. Hey, I reviewed Wrestle Kingdom both nights in a row, so I may do that too. So that sounds like a way more important wrestling show tomorrow. The better wrestling show if you want to go off from that. But, other than that, though, I'll probably watch Super Bowl this Sunday. It would have been good, though. It's funny. I know they played a little bit of that halftime heat tonight with The Rock and Mankind back then. It would have been cool if they did another one of those, like they did like a couple years ago or two with NXT. Because I remember WWE trolled the Super Bowl saying, like, who wants to watch Maroon 5? That's your halftime show? Maroon 5? You couldn't come up with any better? And I remember, like, just for that little 15 minutes that NXT, what was it, like, Dream, Ricochet, and Aleister Black versus Adam Cole, Ciampa, and Gargano. That was a really fun, for only one match. One match for 15 minutes and Shawn Michaels on commentary was way better than whatever that halftime show was like a year or two ago with the Super Bowl. I wish they would have done it this year, but it looked like they got more capable artists, I think. I don't know, man. I don't even be paying attention to halftime show like that no more. At least it's Khaled and some other folks. But Lyon Adams, I believe, and Pitbull's everywhere. It's Miami, okay? Miami, Florida. So it's a lot of Florida artists in that halftime show. But, it would have been cool if they brought halftime heat again. But I thought it was fun a few years ago. But other than that, like I said, I'm done with this review. Comment, subscribe. The other stuff. Like this video. Check out my Royal Rumble review from last Sunday, too, with my friend Kyle. We went 2 hours talking about it. What else is there anything to add on for in this review? Yeah, like I said, check out any other reviews from this week. AEW, Raw, NXT, whatnot, Impact, blah, 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 for Lifetime, blah, blah, blah. I think I've killed that enough in a way. Fuck Lifetime, I killed that enough. But, other than that, though, I'm going to go check out this new Lil Wayne album, Funeral. So, I'm about to go listen to that. That's what I'm about to go do right now. So, other than that, hope you enjoyed this review of SmackDown. I'm out of here. Maybe we'll be back with a review for the New Beginning tomorrow. Peace out.